What's going on? What's going on? Excuse the light. It's early as hell in the morning. On my way to get some work done, and this little bright little sun is glaring down. That's the result of all this right here. It's causing all this right here. But forget all that. Let's get into some boxing, man. So Benevitez took on Angulo on Saturday night, and he was able to come out victorious. I mean, everybody, should have known that, that's what he was going to do. We're talking about one of the best fighters at the 168 pound weight division. This is a guy that takes on a Callum Smith. That's not a match. That's one-sided. He takes on a Billy Joe Saunders, who has the other belt. That's a one-sided match. You know what I mean? The only person that has any kind of chance of beating him in a division that we can see for right now is Caleb Plant. That's it. Nobody else. So definitely congratulations for him going in there, taking care of business, and getting the stoppage in the 10th round. But what I really want to talk about is the fact that, he got the victory in the ring, but he lost his belt outside of the ring. Came in, overweight. I think it was about over like 3 pounds, and almost 3 pounds, and lost his weight, his belt in the scales. After weighing in the first time, he wasn't going to be able to, I guess he was completely dry and he wasn't going to be able to lose any more weight. So that was it. And that's actually one of the reasons why I also said that I believe Tank Davis, when it came to his particular fight, his last fight, and he was over by 2 pounds. And I looked at him, I was like, he looks fine. Like, he looks like he could lose like 5+ more pounds. Like, why the hell did he miss weight? When he missed weight, that's what I said. I was confused. And he was able to go back into the dressing room and shed over 2 pounds like it was nothing, because he had a lot into him. So when his trainer said that, he woke up in the morning and he was just trying to do the end of the cut by himself, I believed him. I believe he actually was on point when it came to his weight and everything like that. But when it came to the end, he tried to do it himself. Where if he had his trainers do what he pays them to do and walk him through what he pays them to do, he would have made weight fine. And he would have probably felt a whole lot better doing this fight. Because all of a sudden now he had to lose 2 pounds in like an hour. But that's part of why, I believed him in that particular situation. But let's get back, to Benevitez. So he loses the weight. He loses his belt on the scales. And, he had a couple of excuses that, because of the pandemic, which is BS. You know what I'm saying? You have your own gym. That's number one. Number two, there's nothing keeping you from running outside. That's number two. Number three, you have your own gym. You have all the equipment that you need. He has a private gym. So he had a space where he could do everything that he needed to do. Even if you're locked up, you can stay on point with your nutrition. You should know exactly what you're taking in caloric intake wise. And you can decrease that slowly or do whatever you need to do, but you can maintain your weight. You can do that. I go up sometimes and I'll go back down and I'll cut my weight down, come into bodybuilding, lifting and stuff, and just kind of see where I look at where I'm at, and I might go back up, lifting, gaining more mass, and come down and kind of see where I'm at. I've done that a bunch of times. So I know how to go up in weight and I know how to go down in weight. When everything popped off, I had no equipment, nothing, because they shut the gyms down. Right? So I'd ordered some equipment, but it wasn't going to get to me for over a month. Actually, it was end up being longer than a month. And then on top of that, I pretty much was in the house all day, especially when everything kicked off. And I live in Connecticut, where it was really bad. So you really couldn't go anywhere. You know what I mean? And at the time, I'd lost over 26 pounds at the time. Right? I got like another 15 or so to go. But I had lost that much. I didn't gain a whole bunch of weight. I was able to maintain my weight. And I still had, I was able to do it without even doing too much. I wasn't really lifting or anything like that at the time. Wasn't even running, jogging, nothing. And I was able to maintain my weight. And I'm not a professional boxer. I'm not somebody who basically does that for a living, where you have all this equipment, you can do all these things. Somebody from his stature, somebody on his level who can hire trainers, people as pertains to nutrition, training, whatever it is, he should be able to maintain his weight. And he should be able to cut and get ready for a fight regardless of what's going on. It's inexcusable what he did. And I also didn't like the fact that the WBC was sitting there trying to console him and be like, and kind of pat him on the back for him doing something like that. This is the second time this man's lost the belt. The second time was on the scale. The first time was due to drug use. Yet somehow we want to pat him on the back. When it comes to someone like Tyson Fury, we want to talk about his mental illnesses when he's out here using drugs and calling people racial epithets and making fun of different parts of the LGBT community and all this other stuff. But we want to talk about that mental illness though. The weight going, fluctuating into crazy levels. All mental illness. But hey, let Tank Davis miss weight one time, and he's only missed weight one time. He's had to go a couple of fights. He's had to go in there and make weight, like on a second try, but actually missing weight for a fight, he's only done that one time. And people want to crucify him, though. People want to crucify him. You got somebody like an Earl Spence who, fluctuates between weights, but always made his weight. Fluctuates, gets super high, but always made his weight. But people want to talk about that, though. He had a little, alcohol, I guess you could say, issues, substance abuse issue that he got under control. And, obviously we know what happened with the accident. No one was talking about his mental issues. No one's talking about his mental health. Everybody's all talking about, what idiotic thing that he did. So people, that's just, when it comes to that double standards, people need to stop with that. This is the second time this guy's messed up. It's unprofessional. He's unprofessional and he's not a baby. So people need to stop babying him. He needs to get on point with everything that he does. Get on point. Get on point with your nutrition. Know how many calories you're taking in on a regular basis. Don't have your weight go past a certain amount. If you want to indulge a little bit more, put more work into the gym. Whether it be jogging, not even sparring, hitting the mitts, hitting the bags, whatever it is. Put in the work in the gym so you can put yourself into a space where you can enjoy yourself a little bit more outside of the gym, if that's what you want to do. Like this one guy I know, he's a trainer. He works out on a regular basis, but on top of that, he's a trainer. When he trains his clients, he works out along with his clients. So he's working out pretty much every day, all day, burning up a whole load of calories. Even if you're not necessarily lifting like the heaviest weights, he's burning calories all day. So because he's burning calories all day, he's able to indulge in foods that other people aren't able to indulge in. He's able to intake thousands upon thousands upon thousands of calories because of how much he's burning. Just like swimmers, a lot of swimmers have to take in anywhere between 5,000 and 10,000 calories a day because of how hard their training is. The training it's that hard. It's so hard. That's how much you have to take in, 5,000 to 10,000 calories a day. So if you want to indulge, you want to enjoy yourself, you can do that. But put in the work. Put in the work, and then you can enjoy all the nice foods that you want. When I was younger, I used to be able to do the same thing. Eat whatever I wanted. Eat all day. Doesn't matter what the hell it was. But I was also on the basketball court, especially during the summer, playing ball from sun up to sundown. When I was working as a teenager, working at a sneaker store. So we're walking all day, back and forth. My second job after that, I was at Old Navy, still young, walking all day. So when I was doing those jobs, when I was playing ball, I was burning calories. When I was working, I was burning calories. As soon as I got into a desk job, though, a couple of years of doing that, that was a wrap for that. I couldn't do that anymore because the amount of calories I was burning just wasn't enough anymore. And now I'm a personal, private business owner. I go work for a couple of hours, come back, maybe to hit the gym, maybe to lift, I'm able to, go sprinting. If I want to keep my weight down, it's not hard. I just got to maintain my nutrition. I was as high as 244 pounds. Came back down right now, I'm like at 217. And I'm just maintaining, and I don't feel like continuing my cut right now. So I'm able to just maintain at 217. Because I had a little injury messing around with somebody, and I sprained my back a little bit messing around with somebody. So I'm waiting for that to completely heal. I should be good, going back up in my weights. When I get my strength back to where it's supposed to be in the next week or two, I'm I'm gonna start continuing my cut again. But the whole month I've been able to maintain my weight because I know exactly what my intake is. And somebody that's a professional boxer who does this for a living, this is what you make money out of, millions of dollars, you should be able to do the same thing. But we'll see if he's going to be able to get his belt back, see if they can get him into a space where he can do that. Me personally, I think he should forget about the WBC, try to get that WBA belt. Try to see if you can get a title eliminator and then get a purse bid set up where Billy Joe Saunders is either forced to fight you or drop the belt. Or Kellen Smith. I believe he's the one that has a WBA. No, I think he has a WBO. So Kellen Smith might have a WBA. But put him to a space where he has to do a purse bid. Then get that belt. Suleiman and them got your back. When it comes to WBC, go get that WBA. After you get that WBA, then go after that WBC. Unify with that, then go fight Killing Plant. All 3 belts in the line. That's what I think would be a good plan. But we'll see what's up, and we'll see what happens with him. He's young, 23, 24 years old. He has plenty of time to get things together and become the great fighter that he's capable of being. But for now, like, subscribe, share. I'm out. Damn, what the hell? I just hit a pothole or something.